Name one product or industry that Canada is famous for. I know many Canadians would tend to think of the oil sands industry, but I happen to be a foodie, so my first thought, poutine. That delicious bowl of savory indulgence served with fried potatoes, cheese curds, and gravy. You might be surprised to know that the journey of a potato from the field until it becomes your bowl of poutine is quite similar to the journey of bitumen from an oil sands mine until it reaches your vehicle as fuel. The potato starts off as a humble lump of carbohydrates a few feet beneath the ground, covered with dirt and impurities. Analogously, bitumen is a black, tarry deposit situated underground. It can be mined and further processed into a rich source of carbon or energy. I'd like you all to imagine a processing facility located near a potato field where the harvested potatoes are washed, dried, and partially processed so that they can be preserved until they reach the restaurants near you. A similar approach for bitumen is being explored as part of my research project. This technology is called partial upgrading or field upgrading. Bitumen, by its very nature, is a thick, viscous liquid, like the cheese curds or the gravy used in poutine. Partial upgrading aims to improve the quality of bitumen so that it becomes more flowable and can be transported easily through pipelines to refineries for the final processing. Now, consuming too much of poutine can clog your arteries. Even bitumen has some bulky organic compounds, and these culprits are responsible for blocking those pipelines. My research involves identifying these compounds using some spectroscopic tools. I will then be using some catalysts, temperature, and pressure to break them down into more desirable compounds so that the viscous bitumen becomes free-flowing oil. The Canadian oil sands industry has a notorious reputation for its heavy carbon footprint. It's also not a secret that building newer pipelines is not the most sustainable solution in the long run. Partial upgrading aims to eliminate the need to use a diluting chemical, which in turn increases the existing pipeline capacity by up to 30%. This also results in a significant reduction in the overall greenhouse gas emissions. Thus, large-scale implementation of my research will ensure a more sustainable future for this industry and a stronger Canadian economy, just like our very strong love for poutine. Thank you.